in the kitchen, everyone's favourite is back. Frank,
Good heavens, yes.
you're back.
Yes, indeed.
It's really lovely to have you back. I've had so many messages saying, how are you? How did you get on in London? Everybody wants to know, but we'll let everyone join first
Yes,
so
I
they don't
think
miss
so.
it. Otherwise,
No, we don't want to bore everybody with...
why don't you play a wee tune while everyone is joining?
Well, okay.
And I think we're the right way round because we're doing it a different way. I'm technologically inept, as you all know, and
Okay.
Facebook have changed things, so I'm hoping that everyone at home sees you playing the accordion the right way round.
Right. Well, that's something new for the evening. Yes, okay. Yeah.
What are you going to start with?
A little local march called Stonehaven March. This was requested, I think, a few weeks ago.
Good.
So we're now getting round to playing it for someone.
Stonehaven is one of my favourite places on the planet. And Bronco, we're all here. We're trying something new technologically. I have a new technological assistant. No names, no pack drill. And I'd just like to welcome everybody to the kitchen on this rather chilly March evening. But we're here to cheer everyone up if you need cheering up. If you don't need cheering up, it doesn't matter, you'll enjoy the music.
Yes,
There's
sure, yeah.
lots to be cheery about. Scotland won at Murrayfield, did they not? Just according to the golfer who...
35-8 lead, half an hour to go.
A bit worrying towards the end,
Worried?
isn't it?
Yes. I don't know why the Scottish rugby team haven't invited my husband to be their coach, because you know what? He knows how to tell them what to do. And as for the referees, he knows all about that. He's looking up a clue just now because he knows that Frank and I are useless. Now Frank, everyone is joining. How was your birthday? Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to Frank. Happy birthday to you.
Well, it's quite special. London's a place to be for a big birthday, without doubt. and it was 4 days of sunshine, and everything was pre-planned, although we did some really impromptu things.
So tell everyone watching who pre-planned it and what was pre-planned.
Well, Julie, my daughter, was the main stay behind it, and she drew up this itinerary with all the information and times and everything. So, yeah, it was very, very well planned, and there were 4 main things planned, and that was the ABBA experience, which was quite special.
We were rather hoping that you would come back dressed as either Benny or Bjorn, but
Well,
that hasn't
yes.
happened. Frank in Lycra, everybody?
Yes, but it was quite special. There were thousands of people there, a big square dance centre on the floor in front of the stage. There would be about 4,000 or 5,000 people dressed up in their ABBA glitz, dancing away for about an hour and a half, and it was quite special.
And what did you wear?
Just my old togs. What a bore.
How amazing to watch 4,000 or 5,000 people all dressed.
Yes, in total there would have been about, I don't know, 14,000, 15,000, but the floor was absolutely crowded, and the atmosphere, people had flown in from Europe and all over for this very special night, and it was just, I would recommend it to anyone, even though they're not ABBA fans. It was the lighting and sound. You could feel the vibrations in the air and your seat and everything. The sound was absolutely amazing.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wish I could see it, but you said it's finishing or something.
I think it's not finished yet.
Oh.
Moving on to something else.
Oh, well, maybe I'll get to see it.
Yes.
Maybe the golfer will take me for a...
Not a ghost.
It might come to Aberdeen,
Not
yes.
a chance.
Possibility.
Not a chance, he said. Maybe someone out
It's
there
a
might
girl-
like
it's
to
a girly,
take...
it's a girly thing.
It's not a girly thing.
It's a girly thing. ABBA.
Are you saying that Frank is a girly?
He should treat it. He's not getting to his age, he should
I
treat it.
we will hear more
Don't
about
even contemplate.
we'll hear more about Frank's
Yes, indeed,
journey
yes,
later.
yeah.
We're going to celebrate Scotland now with Loch Lomond. We may not do the run rate version,
It's okay.
but we'll just do our own version, Frank. In what key would you like to do this in?
Well, I'm not singing, you're the one that's singing. Maybe D?
D would be good. Let's try that. By all bonny banks and by all bonny graves, where the sun shines bright on Loch Lomond, where me and my true love will never meet again, on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. 'Twas there that we parted in yon shady glen, on the sweet, sweet banks of Lomond, where deep purple hue the healing hills we view, and the moonlight coming up in the gloaming. So ye'll take the high road, and I'll take the low road, and I'll be in Scotland afore me, where me and my true love will never meet again, on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. So ye'll take the high road, and I'll take the low road, and I'll be in Scotland
It's a beauty.
It is a
It really
beauty.
yes.
I love all the versions of it. I love when we sing it at Murrayfield because we all do the Runrig version, Donny Munro's version, and it's just great. But actually, it just stands up well
It's a beauty. Yeah.
as a song.
Yeah.
And a couple of birthday requests. Happy birthday, Sam Logan, from your beautiful wife, Sharon, and from all of us. And she would like a Gaelic song, so I'll sing a bit later. I'll sing a Gaelic song. And there is another birthday wish for Phyllis Grant from her son Raymond. And he has requested Those Brown Eyes, which I've never sung and Frank has never played, so I've never sung before. So we'll do that a bit later on.
Yes.
But let me sing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Sam Logan. Happy birthday in advance, Phyllis Grant. Happy birthday to you. Hip hip hooray, that's hooray, hip hooray.
Yes.
So Frank, will you play a wee tune for...
Do you want the crossword?
Well, we'll do the clue after this. We'll do a tune, then we'll do a clue. Even although you won't take me to the ABBA experience.
It may come to Aberdeen yet. You should be so lucky.
It-
Frank, you can take it.
That's a date.
Right,
Yes.
there you go. That's it. Sorted. Perfect.
This is a new look I've got. Where I put on my glasses and I have another pair on my head.
Well, I like that now, yes.
Okay, what are you going to play?
Well, a couple of weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, we were playing, there was a request for Shetland waltzes. And I have a set, I've had it for years, but I started to play it and I really messed up halfway through because I forgot the tunes. So I'm going to do this now because it's a lovely, they're lovely tunes, these Shetland waltzes.
Well, they're different. They've got another feel about them.
truth of the words to them, but it was the Ronesville sunset over Fula, I think you call it, is it? And the Isles of Gletness, Starry Nights of Shetland.
Great.
And you have to guess the last one. Okay. I'm not sure what it is.
Oh, right. You don't know. I'm guessing
What
something
the
that you
tunes?
don't. Beautiful tunes, but also not. I mean, they sound familiar, and yet we don't hear them very often.
Correct, yes.
And there's something
Yeah.
special.
They are. They're
Well, we
different.
have quite a few viewers in Shetland, so I know that you often get requests
Yes,
for those. And oops, hang on to that. That's how I meant to say another very special birthday, a very special 21st birthday to Finlay Campbell-John, son of Margaret and Tony, and grandson of Floran Reid, and Uncle Alistair and Aunt Angela. They were all celebrating Finlay's 21st birthday over the weekend. I know that they had a wonderful time, so happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Finlay. If you're watching, if you're not watching, you can catch up on YouTube because this is especially for you. Happy birthday to you. That's another birthday. There's lots of March birthdays, your birthday.
Yeah, it's a busy month.
things.
Yeah,
It is a busy month. So what else did you do in London? The ABBA experience?
Well, another thing that stood out was the tour of Buckingham Palace. That was quite special. It's a fairly new tour that's been organised just within the last few weeks for the summertime, and we were able to see parts of the palace that are not normally open to the public.
Ooh.
And
Was it special for you?
not quite special for
Because
us.
you played Balmoral so
Oh
often.
yes, that's right, but not Buckingham Palace. But it was rather special because we, as I say, we were able to visit rooms and parts of the palace.
Any special part that?
Well, the big front balcony, nobody is allowed, the public aren't allowed onto the balcony, but we were able to stand behind the glass doors and wave out to the thousands of people that were
On the Mall.
thronging around the gates.
Oh.
So it was quite special.
Yes. And I take it food and drink was involved in this
Yes.
sojourn to
gosh,
London.
it was, yeah, I'm still in the recovery mode actually.
Well, you're looking well.
I'm sunburned in that for 4 days of beautiful sunshine. Yes, we had afternoon tea in Claridge's, which was special. And we had whisky tastings and things like that, impromptu things that happened. Oh yes, and one special thing we did was we were walking down Mayfair, and Julie, my daughter, spotted the Ritz Hotel. Let's go in there for afternoon cocktails.
Oh,
So that was
very
very
nice.
special. Of course, that was the hotel that
putting on the Ritz.
absolutely.
Talking of wine and food and all these wonderful things, where did Jesus perform the miracle of turning water into wine? Where about did he do this?
I think I know the answer to this, but the golfer's question is, where did Jesus turn water into wine? After the next tune.
Right.
Frank, do you know the answer to this?
Well, it wasn't
Well,
the Ritz Hotel.
It wasn't. There was a request for a Gaelic song, so maybe we'll do Sheena Van,
Well, okay.
which dates back to the third. It's wartime. Fair Jean, a beautiful song
Well, that's
written
what
by her husband because he was going off
yes,
to
okay.
war. And then we'll see if anyone knows the answer to the golfer's clue. snooze now. Let me go and see, because I can't see any of your comments. I'm going to go and see if anyone has answered the clue to the golfer's clue, which is, where did Jesus turn water into wine? Oh, Rhoda's enjoyed that. Mary Spate, Isabel Gunn is watching. Jamie Sutherland, Cana of Galilee at a wedding, 120 gallons of water into wine. Francis?
Yeah, very good. See,
Very good.
Who said that?
Jamie Sutherland. Hello, Chris Nuttall. And Tina said that was lovely. And Stuart Anderson is watching. And you can see that Roxy is sleeping back there.
Yes, everybody's very sleepy tonight.
Everybody's sleeping. It's very warm in the kitchen. Well done, Jamie Sutherland. 120 gallons. That's some
How
party.
many pints is that?
How many pints is that?
960.
120 times 8. 960. Oh,
That's
I
a
mean,
lot of wine.
it gets me nervous when I have to answer arithmetic questions. The golfer does this all the time. He'll go, what's 13 thirties?
Oh gosh, yes.
169? Yeah, I've learned that
Well
over
done.
the years.
Well
I've learned that
yes.
habit.
1414s.
14 is quick.
Yeah.
See, my brain, I get all scrambled. Are you good at that? You should be.
I used to be, yes, but now that I've
All you
got
do is add 14 and 13 together is what?
Add 14 and 13 together. See that bit? The way
27
he works it
plus
out, doesn't
yes,
27 and 160.
Yes.
196.
27 and 169.
Yes.
27 and 169
It's 196, 14 14s.
is 14
15
14s.
15s is 14 and 15 is 29 on top of 196, which is 225.
Brilliant, yes.
Too much detention
Yes,
when he was a
yes,
child,
yes.
I think. I mean, it's just. We want to hear more about your trip. So, Claridge's, the Ritz, the ABBA experience, Buckingham Palace.
Yes, indeed. Another, yes.
What else
The
did-
Formula One racing exhibition.
Wow.
If you're interested in cars, that was really special.
Well, I know my grandson Sterling is very interested in cars.
It was
Of course, in
amazing.
football, but he likes cars.
There were lots of different parts to it where you saw the pit stops, changing wheels in 2 seconds. The pit stop lasting perhaps 6 seconds. But the changing of the wheels would take 2 seconds.
I don't know how they do that. It's unbelievable. 2 seconds
2
to
seconds.
change
4
these
wheels, yeah.
But it's the instruments. They all have to be working at.
There's 20 of them working around the car in the pit stop, and it's quite amazing. But it's the tyre technology and the way the cars are designed to gain a fraction of a second, you know. the
Over
design.
another.
Yes.
And so you went to that as well.
Yes.
You have
Special.
some daughters.
I
There's
do.
Julie,
Sharon and Lindsay, yes.
Sharon, and Lindsay.
And
Hats off, girls. You've done your dad proud.
yes, certainly, yes. I
And you were feeling a bit poorly before you left, but you picked
That's
up
right, yes.
and you're
Just
fine
as well.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I'm still in the recovery mode, as I say. But it was quite special, and we had lots of impromptu things like whiskey tastings and a visit to, I mentioned the Ritz, to Fortnum and Mason. That's quite special as well. And the hotel was just
Girls, could you take me on that trip? Because it sounds like you're the gals to travel with. The Ritz, Claridge's, ABBA,
Well,
Fortnum and Mason's, Buckingham
I
Palace.
thought you may have been doing that on International Women's Day. But tell me what you were doing on that particular day. Can you remember?
Well, that was only 2 days. It was only 2 days ago. I played golf with my son,
Oh, good.
which was very nice.
You haven't played
Yeah.
golf for
No, but the weather's picking up, and yes, no, a quiet day. And my eldest daughter had a bit of a gathering in London, but I couldn't go down for that. She had that on Thursday, and that was a great success, I believe.
Oh.
But no, I played golf, and that was very nice. Well, I went to the theatre to see Dear Evan Hansen. I don't know if any of you out there have seen Dear Evan Hansen. It's on tour, beat a path to see this marvellous show. I cried, I laughed, I thought wonderful young man playing Evan Hansen, Sonny Monaghan, I think. He just does the matinees and everything. He was brilliant. So that was fantastic as well. It was great. It was great.
And then
So,
you went to the Rachmaninoff,
well, I went to
and then
yes.
you went to the Brutalist, and then you went to Bridget Jones, non-stop. I've been sitting here eating baked beans and fish fingers for about 6 nights in the trot.
I hope you didn't hear any of that.
I don't know when you sleep.
I went to see Bridget Jones and I went to see the Brutalist. That was 3 hours of my life I'll never get back. And Rachmaninoff, the Royal Scottish National Orchestra. Oh my word, fantastic.
Quite special.
Quiet week for Fiona.
It was a quiet week for Fiona. I think, do you think the golfer's complaining somehow? I want to say hello to Anne Houston in Skye. She's not in Tain at the moment. I'd like to say hello to the other Anne Houston who always tunes in, which is also very nice. But my school friend Anne Houston is in Skye. I'd like to say, there's so many people I want to give a shout out to. Georgia May Drennan, recovering in East Kilbride. Hope you're feeling a lot better, Georgia May. Are you going to play a tune for everyone, do you think?
Well,
And I'm going to get a poster to plug something that you and me are doing. You haven't even seen the poster yet.
okay, I look forward to that. No, I was also asked to play a little Irish medley.
Oh, good.
So this is a mixture of...
Do you remember who asked you to do this?
No, it's about 2 or 3 months ago, and I never...
Not
fulfilled-
current then.
Yeah,
Okay,
we'll have a go at this.
have a go.
Thank
la, la la la. Yay! Well done, Frank. I love those Irish tunes. Great tunes. I mean, from Shetland to Ireland, but it just shows you
Globetrotting, yes.
we're globetrotting, but it's also the marvellous contrasts of different places,
You're
but
right, yes.
still coming under the Celtic umbrella.
Indeed, there's quite a difference between the west coast and east coast of Scotland even, and the types of music played and sung.
I know. Now you haven't seen this yet, because they only got printed today.
Oh gosh,
And I'm going to hold that, and you can
Right.
read out. I'm going to show everyone. If you happen to be in Lawrence Kirk area, I'm hoping you can see this. I'm not very sure if you can, but we're doing a concert. Frank is joining us, Neil Selders, Neil Burse, the wonderful Geordie Mearson, award-winning Bothy balladeer, and we're all doing this for Rotary in Lawrence Kirk. They support local charities and have supported local charities for 45 years. Darling, that is Bronco squealing. I don't know why he's squealing to get out. Tell who else. Well, you can say where they can get tickets and things.
Well, tickets, £15 available from Rotary members at Lawrence Kirk Post Office. Allure Hair Salon, Jim Brown. Email James Brown here. And Fettery Shop, is it?
Fettery Shop, yes.
The coffee box, Auchenblay shop, yes.
Can you turn it around again, Frank, and I'll see if I can see it. Oh, yes. I can't. Down a bit, down a bit, down a bit. That's fine. And I'm going to bring it forward a bit.
Poster.
Yeah, it's a nice poster, which the wonderful Steve Baxter designed. Graphic designer extraordinaire, does all my posters and all my CDs and everything like that. Has done for 30 years, something like that. So thank you, Steve, for doing this, but also if you happen to be in the area, it's a Friday night, and it's a wonderful Jim Brown production. If everyone knows and loves Jim Brown in that area. Did you mention the Auchenblay shop? Because that's where Morag and Stevie Bell, my sister, their tickets are available in the Auchenblay shop, and it's all happening on the 28th of March at 7:30. And we'll have a lovely evening. We'll have some fine tunes, old and new, and we'll just have a bit of a
Yes,
news
it's
up.
a nice big venue that I've actually played in the Men's Academy. It would be in the gym hall, I presume.
I think it's I think it takes about 300 people, something like that. So we need to sell the tickets for Rotary.
Loads of places to buy tickets.
Yes, there's such a great community all around there. So looking forward to that concert at the end of the month. Now, I'm going to try a song for Phyllis Grant. Now, I know you love this, Phyllis, and I've never sung it before. Frank's never played it before. Now, we're going to do it in B flat. I just want a B flat chord very quietly, and I'm going to have to read the words. But I remember my father singing this well. It's called Those Brown Eyes. And I think it was a Johnny McAvoy song. So we're staying in the Irish vein because it was a Johnny McAvoy song. So can you give me a B flat, Frank?
Yeah.
Was there a?
Okay.
Those brown eyes I love so well. Those brown eyes I long to see. How I long for those brown eyes. Strangers they have grown to be. Last night I Another man was by her side. Soon I thought she'd be his bride. Those brown eyes I love so well. Those brown eyes I long to see. How I long for those brown eyes. Strangers they have grown to be. Just a year ago today, when my brown eyes went away, up in heaven I long to be, where brown-eyed angel waits for me. Those brown eyes I love so well. Those brown eyes I long to see. How I long for those brown eyes. Strangers they have grown to be. Those brown eyes I love so well. Those brown eyes I long to see. How I long for those brown eyes. Strangers they have grown to be. Well, not bad, given that I've never sung it before. You've never played it before. We haven't rehearsed it, but hey, forgive us for all of that. Phyllis, I know you love the song. We'll mug up on it a bit more for the
Yes,
next
you
time.
catch that when I
But
get
because your birthday's coming up, your son really wanted that to be sung for you. And I know you've been asking it for a while, and I keep looking at it and I keep not learning it. And then I sprung it on Frank,
Well, that's what kitchen concert is all about.
springing it on
Spring.
him. Well, a lot
No,
of
it's
people,
a lot of fun.
a lot of people have been writing and just saying, you cheer up a Monday,
Oh gosh, well, it's,
and you do, and you cheer all of us up.
yeah.
And we're going to have a little something to eat afterwards, which
I can't wait.
is a little steak. I was in Ballater on Friday, and I went to the butcher in Ballater because on the Richter scale of ribeye steaks, the butcher in Ballater is, so that's what I've got for you.
He probably has a royal warrant above his shop door.
He's lost it.
I don't think, I think they had it,
Yeah.
but I think they had to apply
Well, yes,
again.
that's right. Yeah.
I think it was just the way.
You've got loads of other friends in Ballater as well. You've got David Reed, the gallery,
Yes, yes, yes.
and he lives in Edinburgh.
Oh,
They
yes.
love it.
Yes, yes, yes. We don't need any. we love that shop.
Wilma, yeah.
Yes, but we
Wilma.
love the shop.
Yes.
The shop. Well, what's Wilma's shop called? B. It begins with a B. It's like, oh no, how can I forget Wilma's shop?
Oh gosh, I can't help
It's
it.
Byzantium.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
Lordy, it's Byzantium. It's not good when, you go in, you look for your glasses and discover that you've actually got a pair in your head and a pair in your hands. You go upstairs and you don't know what you went up for, and then you come downstairs. It's not good, Frank.
No, but Ballater is quite special, and Braemar, they've really come up market over the years, and
Very.
desirable places.
Very
See,
desirable.
Margaret Robbie's bought a place there.
I think Margot Robbie, the Barbie, well, I mean, she's done
It's another wonderful film in this.
a lot. I enjoyed it very much. The golfer is not good at going to the cinema, it has to be said.
Or
Not-
the theatre, or the opera, or the ballet.
Okay.
Frank,
You should take his chair along with him. He would enjoy it more.
Well, I'll drive to Edinburgh to watch the
I mean, this is not a good story, but I'm going to tell it anyway.
Okay.
Years ago, when Finding Nemo was doing the rounds, and I was going off to America to sing, and I said to the golfer, take the children to Finding Nemo. And he said, well, I don't like going to the cinema. I said, look, do me a favour, they all want to see Finding Nemo. So they get to the cinema, they were running around buying sweets, throwing sweets, those big gummy snake things into a bag, and as many sweets as they could. It was like a supermarket sweet. He was getting more and more horrified because he'd weighed the bag and discovered that the bag cost 12 pence with no sweets in it.
Oh gosh, okay.
So we're talking 12 pence for a paper bag. In the days when they had banks of sweets,
Not
where
good
you
news for
just
an Aberdonian.
pick and mix, was it called pick
Yes,
and
I think it
mix?
was, yes.
So our kids were just picking and mixing, and they were chucking all in. So he was in a bad temper at that point because it cost him about £30 of sweets before they got in, and then he was trying to get them not to eat them, and it was chaos. So they get in, they sit down, and Finding Nemo is absolutely gorgeous. It's all happening. The kids are loving it. They're sitting, having popcorn, sweets, doing all the things they're not allowed to do. When a child from the row behind felt very unwell and was sick all over the golfer's head.
Oh no.
Projectile vomit.
Projectile.
Oh
It
no.
was- I mean, I've never been able to get him back into the cinema since, needless to say. You just mentioned the cinema, and we hear the Finding Nemo story again, and we all
comes
groan.
flooding back. Yes.
Right, as the old saying is, you go in laughing and come out scratching.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
Okay.
Quick, a
Well,
tune.
yes.
A tune.
Okay.
What were you going to play?
Just a few West Coast tunes that you will be able to join in on.
Thank you so much. I did make a wee note of a few people who are watching. Let me see, there were lots of folk that I was making a note of. Where did I put it? Oh, Frank, I put my notes down somewhere. Oh, they're right there beside me. They're right there, right. I was just going to say hello to, because we've turned the phone round and we can't see, Linda Patterson, John Conroy as always, Anne Fettis, Alan and June Douglas, Vi and Mike are watching. Hello, Vi and Mike. Hazel, Kent, Rhoda, Amanda Mann, Robert and Mary. There's so many people watching. Sorry I haven't been able to mention everybody. I want to say hello to my friend Susanna Pearman-Bradley, who's in Brisbane, Australia at the moment, and I think hunkering down because of that big typhoon. So I don't know whether it's passed or not.
Michael couldn't land there, they had cancelled going because of the typhoon.
Because Michael couldn't go there. No, the typhoon was horrendous. So wherever you may be in the world, you know that you can share this with your friends. You just press share. I know Hazel Kent is the best sharer. I have an ambition. Sometimes we get about 15 shares, but there's hundreds of people watching. So I am sending out a challenge. Share this.
Yes,
share this, and or go to YouTube, because they're only going to be saving these shows for 30 days now on Facebook. Everything is now going to go on to YouTube. It'll still be on Facebook, but I think they can't keep the capacity of all the people's concerts that happen. So basically, we're trying to encourage people to share, but also to go to Facebook, and then you can, to YouTube rather, and you can watch it on YouTube anytime.
It's going to be there.